and I am B Manley. My bad, I was delayed.
Right?
Who that on the end?
And it's your favorite yoga soldier, aka the Yoga Broad Nelly Yoga in the building.
Yes. And today is over Drake. We both in here looking like children today.
Yeah.
Looking like little children today.
childish.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
I look a little. Everybody have ponytails and
Yeah.
little
Ponytails,
pigtail joints
pigtails,
and
and
everything.
cornrows.
I'm getting my
Am I
hair
joining
braided
this
later,
in?
so I had to
Oh,
go
that's
get
what
it
that is? That's what you
detangled
doing?
and you
Well,
know.
I'm just I got this ponytail in because this shit be in the
Because
way.
you
I
gotta
just
retwist it. I
yeah,
see.
you know what I'm saying. But this shit get in the way. I'm just realizing something with this long hair thing. Like hair gets in the fucking way
Listen,
of
that's
everything.
why-
It does.
That's exactly why.
I have no choice no more in putting this up now. Like I have to
Wait
put
till it
this
gets
shit up.
longer. When I first got rid of my locks, they was like mid back, and
Wow.
every time I take a shower, they would get wet, and that shit would just.
So you
fuck my
telling
hair
me
up.
another issue that I have to look forward to having, huh?
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah.
I can dig that.
All right, we want to get started early today. We're going to do it the right way. So it is Black History Month.
It definitely is.
I
I'm
was
black and
trying
I'm
to
proud.
find. It's really
Proud.
difficult to find Black-owned spirits in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
So I know Uncle Nearest is sold at our Pennsylvania wine and spirit stores, but the three I went to, one told me, the lady gave me this long story, which is part of the reason why I was running as late as I am, about how they didn't even bring any to her location. Another one, the other two had sold out. So I was like, all right, real quick, I'm not fucking with Duce, I'm not fucking with De Leon,
Right.
not fucking with Ciroc. So we got Grand Coramino, which is not necessarily Black owned, but it's Kevin Hart
Black
supported,
marketed.
Black marketed,
It's
you
ba-
know. Black marketed
blacks
and probably
involved.
in so many ways.
Yeah.
Blacks
Yeah,
involved.
blacks
Black
are
market.
involved. Well, shit, the blacks are involved in everything when it
In
comes
the
to this
liquor
here US.
period.
Pretty
When it
much.
comes to this US of A. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Black History Week.
I got mine. I'm doubled up.
I think it was
Because they
We
kind of
double
thin.
Was it
covered.
Carter
Yeah.
G. Woodson that started Black History Week that has evolved into Black History Month? But anyway, here we are. So we got Gran Coramino. It is a reposado cristalino, which means it is
Cristalino.
clear. And we just going to get into this, which I really am a fan of the bottle.
Me too. I'm a fan
That's
of what's
cute.
inside.
I'm not a fan of
Aren't we all?
Let's get to it, shall we?
to kill her.
Okay. Let's get to it.
Y'all know what
Before
it means. Y'all
B-
know what that tequila
Before
means.
B starts sipping, I'm going to say right now,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
views expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the views of the rest of the Glockaware family.
Well,
True indeed. True indeed. You guys are off the hook for whatever we say or do on this show.
And I'm off the hook for whoever I say and do it when I get off the air.
True indeed. True
that
indeed.
did not go over my head, and I like it.
Let's jump right into it. So, on this here Black History Month, some interesting things happen. One thing that I definitely wanted to, especially since this is a radio show, a radio station first and foremost, and we do lots of entertainment. Garrett Morris, who was one of my favorite comic actors, at the age of 87, on February 1st, that was his birthday, he received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Garrett Morris. So he's an SNL alum.
That's my man.
Yes. He's been on a ton of TV shows.
Let me see his picture.
Come on, y'all know who Garrett Morris is. That's
I just said he is
That's
an
my man.
SNL alum.
I know, I gotta
what's
know
his
who
name?
it is.
He was
Martin.
the first black.
Martin.
Yes.
Stan,
Oh,
man,
Stan.
come on, that's Stan,
There
man.
we go.
Y'all know he's the Jeffersons. He was on everything.
Oh,
Yo,
I
he's
love
everywhere.
him.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm
Stan
sorry.
deserves
I'm
to be
sorry.
on.
I got
glad you
excited.
remembered.
I got
we gotta
excited.
walk
I got
Nigga,
excited.
no, stop trying to kill our black heroes.
We celebrating them. We celebrating them.
Stand,
He got
God.
his
I'm
Walk
like,
of Fame.
Jesus
but wait,
Christ.
let me tell you what's funny about that, Chef.
Are you still not?
So when I
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad.
I get alerts on my phone. So it popped up on my phone. All I saw was the little ribbon notification. Garrett Morris at 87, and I took a deep breath and clenched my chest. Nigga, I hate when they send notifications like that. So I pulled the notification down and looked with one eye,
Yeah.
and it was saying how he had, at age 87, on the first day of Black History Month, also his 87th birthday,
Yeah.
how he got his star on the Hollywood Walk
Yeah.
of Fame.
Now, is it true you have to buy your own star?
That's true, and that's probably why he waited until
Wow.
he was 80 fucking 7.
Jesus.
To get
60,000
your
to
own star?
get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, 60 grand?
No.
It's the only for me.
The only.
But I thought it would cost more though.
Shit, I thought it was way more prestigious than
I thought you had to get nominated. I thought it was an honor to get that. Like, so people actually pay for their own star and then act like they're surprised that they got it. Like, what the fuck?
It is an honor. There is not so much of a nomination, but there is some protocol you have to go to, but you do have to pay for it.
It's a fucking C-class.
So I can pay this and you can deny me and keep my money?
If you pay it and don't get it, you keep the bread?
I don't think that's how it works. I think you have to have
maybe you get approved first and then
a recognized breadth of work. Like you can't just be Lil Pump. You can't just be Lil Pump and be like, I want to buy me a
because I got 60 racks.
Because I got 60 grand.
Accolades. So I guess you have to have certain accolades.
The first being Hollywood star. So let's toast to Garrett Morris.
Toast to Garrett Morris. Toast to Stan with the tight suit.
You're not drinking?
Come on. Toast to Stan.
You're not drinking?
My man Stan.
She said no.
It's black market.
It's black marketed.
It's Kevin Hart.
Represented.
It's Kevin Hart.
Representation.
And not only it's Philly. It's Philly.
Yeah. Get yourself in there.
And not only that,
we got Blue. Blue, you in the 8. What up, Blue?
Aquarius
Happy belated. Blue Ski.
I ain't even going. You know what? The first thing popped in my mind, Blue, was he forever going to be LL Christopher to me. But I ain't even going to put the whole thing.
Hey, Blue, why she doing that?
I just said I'm not going to say the whole thing. That was my little baby when we was growing up.
That's what we talking about. But we going to sit this here. Let me
sip
sip this here.
I'm going to take a whole shot because I had a little bit of a long day.
Oh, yeah.
Try to be turned up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I heard what you said. This make you singing?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, listen, I always give my take. Let's go.
I'm a single lady, so I'm allowed to do that, okay?
Single lady in the building.
So, single lady.
Oh, and the other thing I'm celebrating for Garrett Morris is he talked about with People Magazine his 40-year cocaine addiction.
Wow.
And he's only been sober for the past 10 years. I just
can believe it.
He's 87.
I can believe it. Damn, that nigga been doing coke. He been doing coke since he was 37
he
all the way to 40.
What he
77?
Said. Look at the babies. Little haircuts.
He wasn't always famous. It took him a minute to get cocaine famous.
Well, no, what he said was, he went on Saturday Night Live in 1975.
Yeah, he was older.
So what he said is, although everybody knows Jim Belushi was out there partying, he was more of an introvert, so he went home and partied by himself. Oh. So nobody knew he had a cocaine addiction because he wasn't out there partying with everybody.
Smart man.
So shout out to Garrett Morris.
And he's still alive to tell the story.
And he's still alive.
Because the ones who were outside doing it the hardest are no longer with us.
Correct. So like I said, never heard about him nowhere in them streets. He had a 40-year addiction. He's only been sober for 10 years. He's 87. Right. So between the 70s, he stopped at 70 fucking 7. Like that's
pretty cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He been doing coke. Healthy. He been doing coke as a grandpa.
He was doing coke from the 30s for some people's lifetimes.
Yeah, he's been doing coke longer than I've been born.
He was doing it from like his mid-20s.
Well, like you said, sometimes
from 37 to 77. He got 40-year reign on that shit.
He was on Saturday Night Live before he was 37. So
he was young
when he first started.
I'm just going by just the numbers. He said 40 years on it.
So 40 years, and he stopped for 10 years. So that's 77 if he's 87. So you figure he 29, 27.
Right. Yeah. You don't figure he started at 40. Like, I would hope not.
He been on coke for a long fucking time, man. God damn. That's a long time to be on cocaine, though.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
It's a long time to be on a lot of things. Let's see. I'm 48. I've been on weed since I was 12.
To each his own, man. Cocaine is nothing compared to it. I mean, weed is nothing compared to cocaine. Bullshit. I don't get. Hey, listen.
Correct.
I don't care how you make the comparison, man.
Nah, I'm not making a comparison. I'm telling you from knowledge, cardinal knowledge.
All right, what we're not going to do is we're not going to go back and forth about nobody else's cocaine.
I'm done with that one, but that's crazy,
that's
what
we're not going to do.
Coke and weed.
We're going to keep celebrating Black History. We're going to talk about... We're going to talk about
Kevin
Killer
Hart.
Mike.
You like this one?
Killer Mike.
Congratulations, Killer Mike, on your Grammy win.
I had a feeling that Killer Mike was going to win.
Did you?
Yes.
Who else was in the category? They didn't show best rap album. They just announced that.
They never fucking show best rap anything.
They been stopped doing that. Well, they did it for a quick second. They did it when whatchamacallit won.
We actually talked about the nominees on our show.
They did it when
the nominees were Drake and 21 Savage for Her Loss, Heroes and Villains, Metro Boomin, Utopia, Travis Scott, Michael Killer Mike, and King's Disease 3, Nas. And what I said was, although Nas is pretty deserving for King's Disease 3, I don't see him getting it. And everybody was asking me, so you think Drake going to get it? And I was like, honestly, no. I think it's going to go to Killer Mike.
I didn't like that. It didn't go across very well either.
The Drake album.
The Drake, Her Loss was actually all right. Her Loss was actually all right. From a Drake stand, it was all right. But
out of all of the albums, that's the only one I listened to. I didn't listen to Killer Mike's or Nas's.
It did not surpass Michael. I had Nas on Bang Bang heavy rotation for a very long time.
Nas John was all right.
Killer Mike is one of those, if you're really not a fan, you're probably not going to rush out to go listen to it. I'm a Run the Jewels fan. I'm a Killer Mike as a person fan. I like him. I like him as an activist. And I'm really in tune with a lot, not everything, but a lot of the things that he talks about and stands for. So his album actually reflects all that. And so he won. He kind of swept the rap category. He won 3 Grammys. He won Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance for Scientists and Engineers, which features Future and Andre 3000. So, of course, they got Grammys too. And then the album won. And then the most interesting thing happened. So Killer Mike got these 3 Grammys, and on the fucking 4th day of Black History Month, he was led away in handcuffs.
Arrested like a motherfucker.
Well, they said he was not arrested. They said he was detained. Wait, and because there were so many reports. Like I was trying to keep up with it while the Grammys were on, while also not watching the Grammys. Because I'm one of those people that I'm not gonna say I'm gonna boycott the Grammys, which means I'm not gonna show up. I'm gonna watch it on TV. I'm just not fucking with it. I ain't got time for it. I don't really care at this point, and I'm still trying to figure out why Black people even care about
it's
Grammys.
entertainment.
I think, well, I don't care about it as much as I used to.
The Grammys have been black as fuck, honestly, since the 90s.
It's fucking entertainment.
However,
point blank.
He was led away in handcuffs, and initially it was considered just being detained for a scuffle that occurred with security at the venue, which sounds to me like security was challenging this man as if he was. You ain't supposed to be here, boss.
And you know Killer Mike don't play that shit.
But see this, and this all happened before he got his awards. So again, like I said, if you're not a fan, a lot of people don't even know who he is. They might have seen him on Bill Maher, because if they're white cops, and they still might not recognize who he was. He have on regular clothes. This nigga was diamond shining around the neck, blinged out.
Somebody put a Black History fact up on YouTube.
In our immediate family to receive what? My little sister.
Shout out to Chanel. Yeah.
She said Irize is the first person in our immediate family to receive a master's degree. That is the Black History fact.
That's a great fact. That's a great fact.
I don't talk about it often, but I did mention before, sometimes you can get me really engaged into debates because I am an intellect at heart. I'm a true sapiosexual, which means I'm attracted to people's minds and conversation. And I'm only going to debate shit that I know. Like if I'm real passionate about a point I'm trying to make, I'm not going to argue my opinion, but I will argue a fact.
You're a smart debater then.
I will definitely argue a fact.
You got it. You can't argue opinions. How the fuck can you argue opinions? That's just stupid.
Yeah, Killer Mike won. What else happened? Travis Scott did a performance.
Yeah. I don't get him. I don't understand.
So here's the funny thing. People thought him destroying the stage was a part of his set. The nigga was mad that he got snubbed for a Grammy yet again.
Stop playing.
No.
And here's my
thing. He had a tantrum live?
Fucking tantrum.
He had a tantrum live?
I couldn't understand. Why did he? I was like, well, maybe this is his rock and roll.
I gotta watch this shit.
No, he had a tantrum.
That nigga had a tantrum on stage live. That's crazy.
But understand this.
How you know he ain't watching? He might be watching Travis Scott.
Well, I hope
Watch
he is.
No.
Rihanna ain't crazy. Travis fucking a Kardashian and getting her pregnant twice. Don't
Allegedly.
You a Grammy.
Allegedly.
Well, ain't no allegedly. That no motherfucker.
No,
can't
I
say
never
this.
understood him as an
that
artist,
first
really.
one
But
questionable.
Usually he does the words. When he snap out like that, usually he still does the words or screams or something. I knew something was wrong and I didn't get it, but that way.
Yes, he was having a tantrum, and I
He
have
had a
been
tantrum.
to I have.
there you go.
Yes, Kylie. Kendall ain't got no babies yet. She hasn't figured out which athlete she wanted to let trap.
She don't know if she like
trap.
white or
I don't
black
know.
or what. No.
So I'm a Travis Scott fan. Actually, I've been to his concert. He does dope ass performances, and he actually
He
makes
good music.
Good
He
music.
definitely
I'm
make
not
good
gonna say
music.
great music.
He good
But he
music.
I like the
He
stuff
make
I
good
hear on the
music.
radio.
I like stuff that's not even played on the radio.
Yeah.
Travis Scott is another artist that I consider mood music, meaning depending on what mood I'm in, depending on what drug I'm on, I can be
There
really
you go.
into Travis
It's really the
Scott.
drug first.
Really into Travis Scott.
It's really the drug first.
That was a real drug.
And that's a real drug
mood
induced.
right
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
Juice WRLD and fucking Travis Scott. Woo.
I'm just saying.
You are definitely juiced the fuck up with that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, goddamn.
also, what else happened at the
30s all
Grammys
day.
Black History? Jay-Z. Jay-Z.
Sean
No,
Carter.
I'm not gonna wait, Chef. You're not about to take over my show this week.
Not this week, Chef.
Oh, Tracy Chapman. Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh,
I'ma
you got a
get
fast
to that.
car.
Yeah, but we got to talk about Jay.
We gotta talk about Jay-Z getting the Dr. Dre award.
Man, he
Jay-Z going up there and very
nominated.
articulating. He articulated the same motherfucking point that Kanye did about 10 years ago. And
Yeah.
everybody said my man's was the fuck crazy. No, he wasn't crazy. He just didn't know how to articulate in the
delivery.
way that Jay-Z did.
Yes.
It's just a
That
delivery.
something is wrong with the Grammy, with the Academy's metrics
Yes.
when a person can win a shit ton of award for songs on an album,
Shouts
And
out
not
to
win the
B.
album of the year.
album don't fucking win album of the year.
Shouts
How is
out
that
to
so?
Now,
B.
after saying that, I don't think Renaissance deserved to win album of the year. Me personally.
But she had other albums before
Shouts out
that.
to
But
SOS.
when Kanye did that rant and Lemonade was out, she definitely deserved
Lemonade
it
should have won
for
that joint.
Lemonade
That's crazy.
that
Period.
year.
She had like
based
7
on the
hits off of that fucking.
based on the
major
fucking
hits.
entire album, the fact that
It's
it was
been
a
Taylor
that
every
fucking
time.
and
album.
the fact that it was a visual album because
Yes.
it had all the videos to go
That
with it.
joint was
But
bananas.
Taylor Swift won her 4th album of
Go,
the year.
Taylor.
When she was nominated, I definitely was not surprised that she was going to
And
Do
then
win.
it,
she tried to
Taylor.
act like she was so surprised. Like,
Well,
goodbye.
here's what I didn't like about Taylor Swift's acceptance.
What happened? Talk to
The
me.
great Celine Dion,
Mm.
who has been battling
She's sick.
health
too.
issues,
Man, Celine Dion.
was
Like,
there to present album of the fucking year, and Taylor Swift hugged a bunch of people on
And
stage
She
hugged
didn't even
Celine
acknowledge
Dion.
Celine.
and barely looked at the great fucking
They might-
Celine
they might got
Dion.
beef.
I feel like
though.
Miley
I don't-
Cyrus gave Mariah Carey more a just due than Taylor.
I don't want to
even
say
got
it
beef.
was
Celine.
intentional. I think she may have been caught up in the moment, but as a young artist, that's the kind of shit you need to pay attention to. When
Yeah.
you're greats and people who are like your heroes.
That's Celine
You're
Dion
supposed
too.
to fan
Like,
out as soon as you
Tell
come
me
on that
fuck that
stage. Like,
one
oh
up,
my
tell
God.
her. You got.
Celine got that stiff.
Oh man.
Oh, she
that's
might
what
not
you
have
want
wanted
to
to
say.
be touched.
She might not have been able to get hugged.
He could have went
That
over
was
there.
the
She
only
could have went there and gave her a look.
consideration
That's
Nah,
what she gave right
a
there.
bunch of people hugged Celine.
That's,
A bunch of
that's-
people hugged
that's what it
Celine,
did.
and
Yeah,
Celine.
Celine. Come on, you
Yeah,
gotta
nah.
go over there and say something.
that
to
was
her.
a
What's
ple-
up in
that
the
was
air
a
or something
pleasant
like that?
surprise.
Let me tell
This
you
is
what
crazy.
the nominees were for album of the year.
What?
It was Midnight's Taylor Swift. Did you know that there's Lana Del Rey, Guts by Olivia Rodrigo, SOS by
Get out.
SZA, which also could have fucking won, and I wouldn't be
Who,
mad.
SZA?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that album was
The
bananas
Record
too.
by Phoebe Bridges, World Music Radio, John Baptiste, The Age of Pleasure, Janelle Monáe, which was a great fucking album, but I don't think enough people listen to it
Mhm.
for it to win. And then Endless Summer Vacation by Miley Cyrus, which I didn't hear, but I'm really glad that she won something because
I like her song Flowers. I need to go and check her out.
and she won 4 flowers,
Yeah,
so
that's a
that's
dope
good.
song.
So
Yeah, Olivia Rodrigo
of
won that.
those nominees, I would have given it to either SZA or Taylor Swift.
I'm going Olivia Rodrigo.
Taylor won. I haven't listened to
I'm
Olivia
just
Rodrigo's
getting
whole
on
album.
her fan.
I love Olivia Rodrigo.
Yo, and
She's
she
definitely
write all
getting
of her
downloaded to my
I didn't listen to
Spotify.
her
she
whole
write.
album. Yeah, the way she writes,
She
her pen is
writes
fucking
under her
crazy.
pen is crazy. Yo.
So what I did was I did a quick search. You know, the Google will tell you everything.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick, let's go back to Killer Mike. He was arrested
Killer
for
Mike.
battery. That's what he was arrested for. For battery, because he got into again a scuffle with security, who probably didn't know who he was, probably was trying to fucking, hey boy, what you doing over here? Him.
Right? That was pre-award win.
Well, they arrested him after, so it doesn't matter whenever the situation occurred. They knew once he had 3 Grammys who the fuck he was. And trust me, if there was a scuffle between Harry Styles and anybody, and they didn't know who he was, and the motherfucker won a Grammy,
It's my boy.
They're like, pardon me, I'm so
he
sorry.
would have never got them fucking handcuffs put on him.
I don't know.
So I looked up, I think it was how many black artists have won Album of the Year? Because I was curious. Stevie Wonder was the first black artist to win Album of the Year for Intervisions.
Okay.
Way back in 1975, I believe. Now, I was born in 1975. That was 49 motherfucking years ago. Taylor Swift has won 4 fucking times. And
You said Stevie was the first one, right?
the first black person to win.
All right, no, run it.
Taylor Swift has won 4 times, right? 4 times. Not too far spread out.
Like back to back, like damn near.
No, not back to back, but they were in this new millennium.
Yeah, like
They were in this new millennium, but only 11. Now the Grammy, they introduced that category in 1959. So between 1959 and 2024,
Damn, Motown didn't get one.
11
Shit.
artists have won Album of the Year. Stevie Wonder in 1975.
I'm telling you, they should have got more than that. God damn. The
Only
people that came out of Motown.
3 black
Shit.
women have ever won. So now Taylor Swift has won more Album of the Year awards than black women have ever won in total.
Jeez, come on. Hey, Whitney had to have win 1. If Whitney ain't win the fucking album of the year, something wrong.
Relax, shit.
I'm going through the
Natalie
list of
Cole
this shit.
won in 1992. Whitney Houston won in 1994.
Had to.
So that was 2 years later.
Hold on, wait. Let me think. Janet ain't got one?
No, my nigga. 5 years later. No.
no.
You put Mariah Carey as black,
Hill
too.
was
I like
the
that.
last.
I like the way you...
Lauren Hill was the last black
Not even
woman.
Tony
That's
Braxton.
true.
She
Well,
did. Miseducations of Lauren
Fuck
Hill.
Tony
won a
Braxton
joint.
and them sad ass
No,
albums.
Tony
But
Braxton.
she had a run like Celine.
She had a
did.
run on songs and she won for them songs, but her albums wasn't even always
She only
that.
had one great album. Was the first album.
Once again, 11, including,
That's
Jesus
crazy.
I'm going to tell you who won, including, so only 16 black women have been nominated, and Lauryn Hill's win was 25 years ago. Only 16 black women have been nominated between 1999 and today, including Janelle Monáe, her, and Lizzo. They received multiple nominations. They just never won. 9 times out of 10, they was going up
God
again.
damn.
Going up against Miss Taylor.
How many other multiple winners
Nominations?
are white? No, winners. Taylor's got
Oh man, because the Grammys are so white, I can't even fucking.
She is.
I'm
the
not even
Michael-
about fuck that stat
she's
during
the
Black
Jordan-
History Month.
She's the Jordan.
But
of
I
the
will tell you
Grammys.
the black women that have been nominated. In 2000, TLC. 2002, India Arie. 2004, Missy Elliott. 2005, Alicia Keys. 2006, Mariah Carey. Beyonce. 2010, 15, 17, 23.
Get the fuck. You ain't calling Beyonce LeBron James of this shit, man.
Been
Cut it the fuck
nominated
out.
4 times.
God
And
damn,
I
the
promise
Bills.
you,
Yeah, right.
I am
Jesus
not
Christ.
part of the Beehive. Now, she won.
I am.
Beyonce definitely has the most Grammys of a female
How do you
artist.
not get for an album?
But how do you win multiple Grammys for one
I see-
album? But
that's
your
crazy.
album ain't album
How's
of the
Beyonce
fucking
the
year.
Buffalo Bills of the fucking Grammys album
All
of
right,
the
so
year?
Rihanna, 2012.
Rihanna.
Brittany Howard, because she's the lead singer of Alabama Shakes. Janelle Monáe in 2019 and 2024. Her in 2019, 20, and
Think about
22.
this, man. Tell me.
Cardi B in 2019.
Cardi B.
Yeah, she
First
was
of all,
hot.
Cardi B's debut album for a
Yeah.
debut album for a rap female
No,
artist.
there's a rap court. There's a rap
No, this is
category.
just
And it's album of the year.
Oh, so
Cardi B's
Oh, it was
album-
nominated.
Yes,
Yeah, it was
she was
nominated. All right,
nominated.
yeah, her album
And
was
I ain't gonna
retarded.
hold you. Her album for a debut album for a rap person. I don't give a fuck who wrote those lyrics. I'm gonna say that right now. Her album was a great debut album.
Shit, Whitney and them ain't write all them fucking songs on their album.
Right.
Yeah.
Lizzo in 2020 and 2023, Jhené Aiko in 2021, Doja Cat in 2022, Mary J. Blige in 2023,
Doja Cat
and
Black?
SZA in 2024.
Mary J. Blige had never won album.
How?
Guess what?
Shit,
If it
My
wasn't
World
for
should've
fucking
been
My Life,
My Life?
if it wasn't for My Life in the 90s, she don't deserve album of the
No.
year.
But My Life should have got.
Share My World could have got nominated.
Nah.
Share My World could have got
Let me
nominated,
look up
yo.
what year Share My World was released.
Yeah, please let me.
compared
Share
to
My
a
World could have got
and then I'll
nominated,
tell you
yo.
that's the fuck why.
All right,
Because
please tell
Mary
me
be
what year.
sad as shit about them niggas doing it wrong, and ain't nobody giving you album of the year for
My
that.
Life was the album.
That's the whole shit. Oh, wait a minute. Taylor Swift shit is all about being sad.
No,
Adele shit.
No, actually, Taylor
Adele
Swift-
shit was all about
sad
every
shit, too.
every
Adele
English
is-
person.
She ain't never won.
Oh yeah, but they was
ain't never
nominated.
won.
Was she
No,
nominated?
no.
Was she nominated?
For album of the year,
She hadn't been nominated for 21.
She was nominated for 21.
Yeah, that joint was crazy. I know like 5 of the songs on there,
I
word
bet
for word.
you do. I bet you do.
I can karaoke a couple of them joints.
Shout out
Finish
to
y'all
my
me.
brother during African American History Month, Aaron Draper, who was Adele's music director. Bro, I told you I'm gonna be out in Vegas
Shouts
this weekend,
out to Aaron Draper.
so I'm gonna possibly come see the show because I ain't got no ticket to the Super Bowl. I'm just going to Vegas for fishing.
Oh, yeah. I
going
like
fishing.
that. Fishing.
Going
Let's
fishing.
drink the going fishing.
Oh, I gotta pour me another motherfucking
Y'all
drink.
know what going fishing is.
I would look. This would be a one way. This would be a one way. I ain't gonna hold
I'm
you.
going
This would be
fishing.
a one way.
Yo, the funniest thing is I told one of my girlfriends I was going fishing, and she said, "Where is there water in Vegas?"
Wow, she had no clue.
Yep.
She had no clue.
Never mind.
She had no clue.
Never mind.
It's okay.
Poor little tink tink.
What you let you think?
Nah, I told her. I said, bless your heart.
Aw.
I definitely said, bless your heart. I said, sis, I'm a single black woman, and it's gonna be men in Vegas.
Whole lot of men.
Whole lot of men. I'm going fishing. That's what I'm doing. And my shout out to DJ Active. He's doing several parties. One of them is being hosted by 50 Cent.
Whoa.
She definitely fly fishing too. That means she throwing the motherfuckers back when she does. So
sure.
so the thing though,
Every fish you
fly
catch ain't
fishing.
good.
From Philadelphia, sir.
Every fish you
Catch
catch
and
ain't
release.
good.
Talk about
This
my
is catch and
ability
release.
or inability to
She
throw
catch
it
and
back.
release.
Okay? We ain't
Throw
gonna
that
talk
This is
about
all
that.
fly
We ain't gonna
fishing,
talk-
catch and release.
Double entendre, you know what I'm saying? No, not catch and release. I'm single, but you know, I'm getting
You-
close to 50. I need a life partner at this point.
You in Vegas though?
You know
You
what I mean?
Not in
30,000
Vegas.
miles away.
No.
You like
Here's my
3,000
thing.
miles away.
These niggas don't live in Vegas?
None of them live in Vegas. I'm just saying they're not coming.
You want me to get it from Philadelphia?
Oh, God, no.
I'm just saying don't get.
I mean,
Go to
Where
Yale.
them niggas
God,
in fucking
no.
Philadelphia?
Go to Yale.
You're worse out there. Oh, God, they got bed bugs. Out Yaden. Don't go out there.
Stop it. First of all, I'm
Go
from
to
North
Yale.
Philly. I'm from North Philly. I never in my life claim a Delco nigga.
Please don't.
Let's just start there.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't.
Unless they was African
This
and
is
his
so
name was.
discriminatory to Delco niggas.
Not even.
Unless he's African.
And I'm sorry if I offended
And
you
unless
from
he's
Delco.
African.
It's
And
a
he got
no
his-
from me.
and he
a
got
no
his
from me.
face on the money.
No, I am. If I'm offending you, I'm
So
sorry.
what?
But it's a no from me.
Sorry, not sorry.
If,
Sorry,
if-
not sorry.
If
was a
I'm
good song,
gonna
too.
like really fuck with a nigga from this tri-state area, he got to be 215 through and through.
Period.
215.
Yeah. You can't be from the outskirts. You can't be from like Lower Marion.
215.
Can't be from.
One.
I like how you say that shit.
I'm from
right?
Plymouth
That's-
Meeting.
I
Like
like the way you
what?
say
No.
that. You
Yes.
Philly through and through.
Philly through and through. I had a run of like West Philly niggas. I don't know what it is about
Don't
the
hate
North
on
Philly
us.
West-
Don't
I
hate on us.
Hate.
Don't hate on us.
I don't.
There's some good ones out there. Don't do
And
that.
I know
Don't
one
do
of them
that
is
to us.
watching, so I ain't gonna talk too
Oh,
much shit.
please don't.
But let me
don't.
just say the run is over.
Listen.
I
Yeah.
had, yeah, man. I'm looking. Donde está mis hombres de Norte Philadelphia?
Hey.
They talk. They don't have anything positive to say about Logan men.
About what?
They don't have anything positive to say about Logan men.
They don't have nothing
First of all,
I haven't heard anything positive from people.
I need you to be from
North.
North.
About
Some people chime in on this. What
Right,
y'all think
North.
about y'all the demographic of the
North.
city? Let me know.
but that
They
ain't
got
got
this
no-
going about.
But that ain't got nothing to do with
nothing to Black
yeah, nothing to
history.
do with Black History
Give
Month.
me your Black history facts about the part of your city.
A Black History.
Yeah,
Month
Black
about-
history.
about
What went
West
down
Philly?
in your city, in a part of your city?
So a part of our city.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
of all,
Y'all should. There you go.
that's a
There
fact.
you go. That's a fact.
I'm about to
There
say,
you
know,
go.
our neighborhood, the fucking
Hey, this is
Underground
this is
Railroad
definitely
ran all through that
Philadelphia. The
motherfucker.
shit started here, so it's a bunch of Black history facts here. Also,
Philly,
You know what I'm saying?
period.
The shit started
Shout
here.
out to my homie Taib, Little Giant. He's actually so the 7th Ward in South Philly. For those of you who don't know, especially for the young people who used to love to frequent South Street and they still do in the summer, that's part of the 7th Ward of Philadelphia.
What's up, man?
Did y'all know that was a Black neighborhood, a Black
Where?
affluent neighborhood? You know, we
Oh,
know.
it, like over
But a
there,
lot of
where the
people-
Y, well, I was told, and I'm not meaning to cut you off, but I didn't even know that YMCA that's in South Philly and all those houses were owned by like prominent doctors and
The
that
whole
YMCA in South Philly.
motherfucking Society Hill
Yeah.
was a Black neighborhood. And
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
if you go to that neighborhood, there were these two mulatto sisters, and I hate saying it like that, but I know they're biracial. But I saw them on. I was watching one of those shows that come on like Sunday morning ABC, where they talk about local stuff.
Yeah.
So they have
always turn on
curated
that
a
shit.
walking tour of the 7th Ward, again, the South Philly Society Hill area, and they have these beautiful reimaginations of what the neighborhoods looked like when they were Black and affluent. People, homeowners in Society Hill agreed to let these women have these things placed in their windows so that people could see how Black and how affluent. So like if the house was a house that was then, they put up like, you know, a screen thing on the window, and you can scan your phone if you're doing a walking tour, the little barcode, and it'll give you the Black history of that neighborhood.
Oh wow, that's
So
dope.
down there, there's like it's the first AME Baptist
That's
church.
dope.
I mean,
Yeah.
the AME church, not Baptist because it's African Methodist.
I didn't know that about
First AME church.
South Philly. I didn't.
Yo,
When I found that out,
so the Black people moved out when the white people started forcing them to move out. It ain't they just moved in. They came in.
'Cause
Like
that's the center city. They was
Philadelphia
moving down to the center
was
of
a
the city.
free city,
yeah,
but fucking Ben Franklin had slaves. So
that's the part.
my
You free
man,
and slaves, but
Benjamin.
you still keeping yours. Like what?
Did y'all know that on the first day of Black History Month, February 1st, that's the day that Abraham Lincoln actually ratified
Yeah, I do.
documents that he
Shouts
ratified?
out to Abraham Lincoln, whose birthday is, I believe, it's the 12th of
Shout out to
February.
Abe.
February.
If I'm
He
not
celebrates Black
mistaken.
History Month,
He's
even
a
though people don't know
fellow
it.
Aquarian, such as
First of
myself.
all, Abraham Lincoln with that ruddy ass, dirty
He
skinned man from
celebrates
West
Black
Virginia.
history.
You can't
even
tell
though
me
people
he
don't
ain't
know
part
it.
Black. Between that hair and that dark ass olive skin, without him being Italian,
Abe Lincoln is related to what's the he's related to
He's like 6'5".
what's the guitar player from
Slash,
he's related to Slash.
and Slash is definitely half black.
You know what I'm saying?
His mama is a whole Negro.
Abe Lincoln is related to Slash and Lenny Kravitz. Period.
Wow.
So-
That's a fun
you know what
fact
else
too
happened
on
this-
Black
you know-
History. I like
It's
that
not a
one.
fact, but I'm making it up.
Well, that's good. No, it's a fact now.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go. I was gonna say.
Where the fuck did he get all them drugs from?
He swears
So
he got
actually,
Illuminati dreads.
First of all, he does not have Illuminati dreads.
What?
The style of hair that Jay Z
What
is
the hell just
wearing
happened?
is
Hold up.
because he asked the question. I'm about to educate y'all.
What
I'm
does
about,
Illuminati
they're not,
hair
I'm
come
about
from?
to I'm about to educate y'all.
Yeah.
Because he want to know where his dreads came from. So the style of locks that he have is actually called Wicks, Wicks. Shout out to
Candle
my
wicks.
sister Maya in Baltimore.
Thick joint.
She has wicks, and that's what they do. They take your locks. It was a style
Roll it together.
popularized by, I believe, because she went to Florida. My sister went to Florida to get hers
Haitian
done.
You
boys
see
got
it
them
in
joints.
Florida
Haitian
like
boys in
crazy.
Florida.
Haitian
Oh,
boys got
yeah.
them joints heavy.
And actually, she told me there was a
Yeah.
Puerto Rican stylist that did her hair. But what they do is they take your locks and they fuse them together.
Yeah, that's all. He been doing that shit for a minute though.
What I'm saying is, where did he get?
He
like-
grew his hair, and then when they started growing, he
You
whipped
watched
them
them
together.
grow his hair.
Never grew his hair that long.
No,
Yes, he
no.
did, bro. You
First of, all,
watched them.
first of all, Chef, as a person who used
Bro,
to
you
have
watched
locks
them.
that came down to the middle of their back, but now that I don't have locks, it's really hard for me to grow my hair past this. When you let your hair relax in its natural state, it'll grow.
Yeah,
That whole, if you build it, it will come.
beyond.
And it takes
yeah.
no time. My daughter, one of the reasons why she started her locks
It's true.
was because
is
she
true.
got tired of her hair being
This is
short
true.
and people confusing her with a boy and all this other stuff. She was really self-conscious about her hair. her being a girl, her going to an integrated school where there's a lot of white kids, where they got hang time and they flinging and shit,
why that
and they
is.
checking for lice. Her hair now has grown because she has locks. Why it is because you leaving your hair alone.
Leaving it alone.
It's not even just leaving it
See,
alone.
my hair won't lock.
Because you don't know your hair will lock. First of all, I know I have white friends that have locks.
And they look like white, dirty locks. I don't like
no,
those.
You have to go to a professional loctician that knows what they're doing. So all hair can lock. Some hair has to be forced to do such. But black hair, especially when it's 4C like mine with that really tight, kinky pattern.
You get the best lock.
That's because the coils actually, your hair is your energy. Boom. So when you are, and he just got a fresh retwist, so you see, when you retwist your hair and form it that way, you're just helping it mold into its natural curly shape. You just put the curl into it.
That's it.
Not this Danish shit I got.
I have no
Anytime
idea
I
what she
that
does
shit
to
will
this shit.
right back the other way. Like, bitch,
Let me ask you a question though. Do you put heat in your hair? Lisa Bonet can have locks too. It's the whole thing is when you frequently put heat.
Well, here was the thing. At one point I was right, but then when I really was being like diligent about getting my locks, and I tried to attempt to get locks twice in my lifetime. Once I was almost there, but I just couldn't get past the quote unquote ugly phase. So then I cut those off.
So that was you. That was your personal thing.
It was me. But then the second time, I actually didn't even lock as much as I did the first time. And I really wanted to keep them the second time. But I just was like, this ain't it. Because the first time I had them, they was actually locking, and then I gave up. So I should have kept them.
You have to remember your hair goes through phases. When you go through locks, there's the infant stage, there's the toddler stage before they mature into adult locks. When I first started locking my hair, I did it while I was pregnant. It's one of the worst times to try to lock your hair.
Because you already feeling shitty.
No, it's not that.
Why?
It's because your hormones are so different. So
I figure your hair would grow
when
like
I gave
a
birth to my
motherfucker.
son, I had locks. The hair was growing.
Yeah.
I had locks all in the middle. The front and the back, I could still run a comb through it. It would not lock. It was the hormones.
Yeah.
The hormones was not allowing my hair to lock. Once that baby came out, by the time my son was 2, I had full mature locks.
Wow.
All over. So really, it's just about the process. It's also about the product. People will tell you put beeswax in your hair. All this shit. Beeswax does nothing but attract dirt and locks
build up.
Shout out to TT, my hairstylist.
You're going to end up with locks.
Follicle.
Nobody else. I don't know what else. I don't know what she used. I don't even fucking. Shout out to my stylist.
She the only. Black History
She Jamaican. She beyond black.
Well,
she Jamaican.
She definitely
Wagwan. Yeah.
That is how a lot of people start.
2-strand twists do turn into locks.
Nothing turns into locks.
But
you
I
have
like
to really manipulate
your.
Yeah, but like if you, especially if you don't want to cut your hair. If you don't want to cut it down to the root to reveal the natural curl pattern, 2-strand twist is a very good way to start your locks.
That's what a bunch of youngins doing. That's what they doing to their hair right now.
It's a very good way to start your locks. And what they do
is
they 2-strand twist it so that it holds together, and then they retwist the root. And when they retwist the root, when it gets to a certain length, they start palm rolling the actual twist, so that fuses together. And one thing you can do is just start cutting off the straight as it starts to lock. I have I know people who, like, when I got rid of my locks, I combed them out. I didn't cut them off. I wish I cut them off only because I would be able to reattach my own hair, my own locks. I saved my mom's hair. She cut her locks because I was going to reattach them because I wanted to start my locks over, but I don't feel like going through the process. The process takes too long. And I already know that my hair going on 50 is
what made you cut them
off?
off? Like, why did you?
I didn't cut them off. I combed them off.
Why'd you want to cut them?
Because my whole thing was I never was able to grow my natural hair long, and when I combed my locks out, my hair came down to the middle of my back. So I had this big ass afro.
Nice.
And then one day, my hairdresser, I think she was jealous. She was like, "I need to give you a trim," and she cut like 4 fucking inches off.
I need y'all to identify with the fact that they be hating on y'all.
I definitely identify with that.
That's why I don't go to hairstylists like that.
The hairdresser be hating on
my. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to Gerber. She wasn't hating because she had beautiful long hair herself. But I worked at Duafe. Duafe is one of the premier natural hair salons in Philadelphia. Shout out to Sarita Scott, the owner, and a friend of mine. And I learned a lot about natural hair care in that environment. So a lot of what you put into your body in general is what makes your hair grow.
Makes your hair grow.
You are what you eat. Foods, your hair will grow and break off and shit like that because whatever you put into your body is
Let's
also
eat pineapples,
what comes
y'all.
out of your body. People always like, well, your hair is dead anyway. No, your hair is a live organism
growing.
that grows.
Definitely.
The ends are dead, which is why you must
get them clipped.
Trim and clip your ends every 4 to 6 weeks. Not every 4 to every 6. Not every month. Every 6 to 8 weeks. It's like every 2 to 3 months.
I don't.
In order to encourage growth
until it starts shedding, and then I'll be like, okay.
But by the time it's shedding, it's too late.
I know.
That's why you're supposed to clip that. Shed means it's definitely dead and damaged.
You're ahead of it. It's like pruning.
That's why I know. That's
like
why my
pruning.
shit short now.
Yeah.
I had to fucking cut that
For the
shit off.
record, I had long hair. Used to touch the swell of my neck.
So,
You know what? Get your ass out of here. If you don't fucking get out of here, and then gonna say the
Such long
swell of
hair.
my back.
Touch
Shut
the small of my
your
back
punk ass
also.
up. I don't want to see no fucking pictures.
I'm gonna sip my drink.
Yeah, thank you, sis. The way he fucking poked his chest out, the swell of my
I just looked up at this fact again. Since my little sister shouted me out for being the first person in our immediate family to receive a master's, and actually, we got to check the history because I might be the first person to get that whole master's overall. I'm gonna talk to my cousins and shit in the family chat on Facebook, but my sister is the first person to get like multiple degrees. She's an
Shout out,
RN,
Nelly.
BSN, MHA. She had to one up me with the extra degree because that's what the fuck she had to do.
I mean, hey.
Because she got tired of them saying that I was the smartest. I'm not the smartest. I'm the most intelligent. My sister's the
that
smartest.
was a
That's
fucking
a good
shot.
one.
Oh, I like the way you put that. That was slick. That was slick. That was
That's
slick.
why
Sister
she's my
is
friend,
the
people.
That was slick.
She's smarter
was
than me.
slick.
I hang with people
That was slick.
that are smarter
Hey,
than
Chanel,
me.
fuck
She
her.
knows a lot. She knows a lot, and that's why
Chanel,
she's around
That was
me.
slick on her part. The way she did
If she
that.
take a minute to respond, that's because she commuting home, and she
Yeah,
probably
that's it.
she probably in traffic like this bitch just said what?
Yep, she said it,
Just said,
Nelly. She
what?
said it, Nelly. I heard
But
it.
that's okay because her daughter, my niece, who's a fucking genius, is going to exceed the both of us. My niece wrote an essay for Drexel, I believe, or UPenn.
Oh,
Look,
shit.
she ain't lying. See.
I
My
agree
niece
with
wrote
me.
an
I'm riding with
essay
you.
that my sister said brought her to tears. So I have a nephew who has sickle cell. When you have, and he has the worst form of sickle cell that you can have.
Oh God.
So
Fucked
he is she's at physical therapy. So he is 25 years old, and I believe at birth he was given the life expectancy of 25 to 27.
My God.
So technically he should be on his way out. My nephew is super resilient.
Mm-hmm.
His first movie was a documentary called Invisible Cell, which discussed sickle cell and how it affects people.
That's dope.
But my niece wrote this essay about how her goal as a biochemical engineer, Chanel, you can tell me if I'm right, a biochemical engineer, she wants to create advancements in sickle cell disease so that she can help her cousin because
She's gonna do it.
struggle.
She's
Now-
gonna do it because she's smart.
Again, my niece is the smartest person in Bodine High School right now, current valedictorian. She she's also an athlete, and I believe she's definitely going to do it because my niece, she ride around listening to the soundtrack of musicals.
Oh, she's gonna do
Who
it.
does that but
She's
me
different.
sometimes?
She's different.
She's very different.
I love
She's-
kids that are
She's
different.
sort of
That's
introverted, but
definitely
not.
different.
But she's definitely really, really smart.
I love
so
kids that
I
are
think I'm
different.
gonna take a page
Good
out
luck
of
to
her
her.
book
She's
and ride
already
around and
gotten
listen to
into Clark,
musicals.
Atlanta, and
We need to
somewhere
step our
else she got
game up.
into. She got into a couple schools already, but she's being lazy about filling out her application to other schools.
Biomedical
4.2578
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
She's
I just
a
want
robot.
to know what the fuck is the
She
5,
gave
7,
birth
8
to
for?
Small World. Remember
My
that
thing
show,
is-
Small
And
World?
we got a
fuck
4.2
you get over
GPA.
4.0?
Yeah, so what the fuck is the
She's
5,
a
7,
fuck-
8
she's
for? I
smarter
don't even
than
understand
Google.
that. That's crazy
Stop
right there.
asking Google and let's call your niece and ask her. Like, fuck it. She's smarter than the
God.
computers that we fucking
Jesus
reference at this
Christ.
point.
Okay, right. So my niece is smart, but again, she's not fully intelligent because sometimes I ask my niece questions and it'd be like, "What?" And it's like,
Well,
girl,
because
girl,
see,
as
people
smart
who
as
are
you
book
is,
smart
Can't put it together
don't
yet.
always have the other sense which
You gotta
we
be
say
able to put
is
that shit
common.
together. Like,
And that
like,
doesn't mean that she's an idiot or none
no,
of that.
she
You
definitely
understand
is.
what I'm saying? But some
but she
people
was
who are
sheltered.
very book smart don't have
I work around
common
those every
sense
day.
when it comes to
I work
other
around
things. And you be like,
those.
what? Why would you say that?
yes,
Hey.
but she was very sheltered. She's definitely
Yeah.
the person you tell
Hey.
take the sub downtown and she fuck around and get on
Hey.
northbound.
And I mean,
that
Like get on northbound from
that
Girard,
physician-
knowing she's supposed to go downtown.
that physician that diagnosed you for whatever, they can't catch the subway all the time.
I'm book smart. Sometimes common sense ain't so common. Now I have common sense only because I had some shit
Yes, book smart.
that
no
I was
street smart.
those two, but I got street smarts and book smarts, but not so much.
Meanwhile, I got both
se.
too. You know what I learned?
But I have both.
Black History Month.
What you learn? Black History
Black
Month.
History fact about me.
Another
My
Black
father,
History
first
fact
of all, my
about you.
mother was also very, now I don't want to say was because she's still smart, but my mother was intelligent. My father went to Temple University. And my father, that too, worked at the post office. And he came, this is what one of his friends told me. He came home one day and said, fuck that, I don't want to work for the man. And the nigga became an entrepreneur, which is code word for drug dealing.
I mean,
Big
allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
ain't shit alleged about it.
It's alleged.
Ain't shit alleged about it. The nigga 71 and he ain't going to jail for none of the shit that he did. Yeah,
that shit over. He retired.
He ain't murdered nobody.
It's retired. It's over.
So
you can talk about that shit when it's over because
You gotta write a book, Rise.
I'm gonna talk about.
You gotta write a book, Rise. Rise need to write a book.
if I wrote a book, y'all would be so surprised about a lot.
No, the fuck I wouldn't. I would be like, this is exactly what the fuck I thought was going on in her world.
No, I think she might shock some people with some shit.
Not me.
I think she definitely gonna shock some people with some
You
shit.
wouldn't shock us. Because I feel like I know that there's way more to unfold from some of this shit.
But what
I'm
is
not gonna be
it?
shocked.
When you peel
I'm
back
not gonna be shocked.
that layer
I'll
of that
be
onion over
intrigued.
here, this
I won't
onion-
be shocked.
Normal, bro. We
Right.
don't live normal
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be
life, bro.
shocked,
Rise is extraordinary.
I understand.
but I would be
Because,
intrigued
you
to
know
see
what I mean?
more.
But like,
Listen,
to a-
yeah,
to a
me.
civilian,
That's
nah,
straight
listen to what I'm
Philly.
saying.
That's Philly.
To a civilian,
To a civilian.
Rise
They're
is
shocked.
fucking Will Smith for some shit.
All right.
Yeah.
But to us, like, that's
She's-
my sis.
she's-
Like, I've been
she's
saying
higher than
this,
Will-
like,
fuck
oh,
Will Smith.
word, but nah. Just like
She
this
could get
thing
me in
that
places
you
that
found
Will
out
Smith
about
can't
me.
because I don't know her. I know her.
Speaking
I
of Will
know her.
Smith, shout out to Charlie Mack, who might not be watching. He's on the West Coast, and I know this because I did him a solid when I was at work the other day.
Shout out Charlie Mack.
I can't put the W.
He's
I tried to
out
put
there
W
for
up. I
the
couldn't even
for
get
the
this shit up.
premiere
My
of
fingers fucked up.
what's that
It's
movie?
crazy.
The Affion Crockett movie.
Oh.
Affion Crockett movie.
He got a movie.
He got a movie.
What?
The comedian
it's about
boy.
hip hop. Yes, it's a comic movie.
Mhm.
Look, just know that me and B was like, you got a movie. So don't
Oh
look
my
at me
God!
like,
Oh,
I didn't know either, but I
They
like
don't promote
Affion.
this shit that well.
I like
It's not
Affion.
like
no.
There's no more regular-
No. During Black History Month, we promoting all things black.
all right. Let's go then.
That.
Come on, you the catalyst to this then.
That.
I like
So his
Affion.
movie,
You El
is called-
Presidente of the
his movie that's coming out is
promote
called,
Black History Month movies.
It's I want to say it's like a parody of hip hop history.
That sounds about right if it's Affion Crockett in it.
We promoting
That's
black
all he does
movies.
is parodies
Shout
and
out
silly
them.
shit.
Hey, listen, shout out to
So
my folks.
it premieres
Go.
February 23rd. It's a humorous take on the culture's 50 year of history. So this movie that's coming out stars Cedric the It's a bunch of people in it. First of all, Cedric the Entertainer is starring as a parody of Biggie. Let's start there.
On which streaming network?
Oh my God.
No,
Or is it in the
this
movies?
shit this shit is
Why would
going
you
to
let
be.
The
Cedric
theaters?
be Biggie? But
Yes,
let's see what he does with it because I like Cedric.
The movie is called A Hip Hop Story. I can't believe y'all
So they're
niggas is
doing
not
like
up on it.
I feel like they're doing.
Why?
Like,
They didn't tell me about it.
What was the white
Nobody give me
comedian
an
man who
email.
did the History of the World show, and it was like a parody of the history of the world.
Like a show or
The white man who did all of the like.
There's two of them, but I know you're
I'm about to
talking
look it up.
Fuck, it was a movie at
Google.
Monty Python?
Nope,
I'm
I'm about to say,
Let's
'cause that's the only
Google.
history of the world
Let's
parody
Google.
that I fuck with.
Let's Google.
Anyway, so this movie is called A Hip Hop
Let's
Story.
Google.
It's gonna feature Cedric the Entertainer, Lil Rel, Lil Mama,
Mhm.
and it focuses on the hip hop culture in crisis
Shout out to Lil
and
Mama
how various rap legends step up to save the game.
for going on this.
So there's gonna be parodies of Kanye, Jay-Z,
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks.
There it is.
That's what I was thinking
There
about.
it
Yeah,
is.
that's the other one.
So that's what I feel like this is going to be a
Mel
parody,
Brooks is
like a
fucking genius.
he's doing what Mel Brooks was doing
Correct.
and taking 50 years of hip hop and making a parody about
Correct.
that as the
and
history.
I'm happy
yeah.
that he's doing it and not some crazy ass white person just going to fucking
no,
parody our
yeah,
hip hop.
yeah, I'll take that.
So
I'll take that.
the commercials I saw were some of them were funny. The label that he's parodying is Deaf Man Recordings.
Defro, okay.
Deaf Man. So it's
Or
I
Def
brought up Charlie Murray because he's a producer. So I know he flew out to LA this week, not only for Grammys, but they're having a premiere there. Because I started to be like, I'm about to come out for the premiere, but I got to go to work and my swaps just came off suspension. And since I'm going fishing in Vegas, I can't take off no more time in work because I do got to make some money because I'm broke. But that's
that fishing trip is definitely important.
But
prioritize.
Shout out to and shout out to Jay-Z for acknowledging my favorite ex-employer, DJ Jazzy Jeff, for being the first
Him and Will Smith
winner,
for being the first,
along with his business partner in rap, Will Smith, for being the first hip hop act to win a Grammy in 1989. But I want to know y'all thoughts on this. How come in 2024 people still be upset or confused about when the Grammys don't acknowledge or represent our culture the way
I'm
we
over
want?
black people that's upset about not getting acknowledged about anything. Like, at the end of the day, like, stop. This is the world that we live in. We're never going to get our just due with shit.
Of tequila, and I'm about to be texting people like, "Would you?"
Why the fuck are we getting upset over shit that we can't control too much anyway? Like, as like some award show, like this shit been fucked up for 20, 50, 30 years or whatever. So cut it the fuck out.
I need your opinion on this because Chef is like, "I'm ready."
So
Right?
Go ahead,
He's
Chef.
literally talking to you in his thoughts.
Oh, fuck no. I was talking about what you was talking about.
With the $60 bottle on drinking. What?
No.
I can't.
Right.
What the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all know we live? Do you know we live on camera and shit?
Are you gonna talk or are you gonna fucking be Helen Keller right now?
I know we on the radio, but people can see.
Like, are we speaking in braille?
Come
Come on, B. All right, B. Come on, B. Come on, B. Let's start speaking in sign language.
Taking note of the
phone
fact
just
that I'm
died.
fishing on our show.
So there you go. All right.
No. We're gonna start speaking light skin.
They still like, listen, I don't understand what just happened.
I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna start speaking light skin over here.
What we not gonna do is fit dark skin.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we do it.
Wait a minute. Wait.
We gonna speak light skin over here for Black History
That's
Month.
what I'm talking about. Hey,
in classes.
I don't care. I don't care.
y'all don't even understand what's happening.
They still over here having a dark skin moment. Look at them, people. Still over here having a dark skin moment.
Y'all was just slow. It was a
No, it wasn't.
It was a street nigga moment, I guess. It was
Nah.
Chef
Out here on the prowl.
Thank you.
Listen.
Thank you.
Your motherfucking resume right. You know what I mean?
Listen.
But if the resume not right, she gonna kill you because she is somebody and you not.
Hey.
No, she's fly fishing. B said that already. She was fly
Yeah, but I'm
fishing.
not.
No,
You know what I mean?
She tossing back.
Catch and
Yeah.
release.
I ain't gonna
Catch and
hold you.
release.
I got somebody.
I know.
You know.
I'm a different type of smoke. I mean, drinker.
Right.
My bad. Allegedly.
Because I forgot how good.
Hey man, I'm never. Listen, I'm never going to drink that ever.
Sure you
There's no
He's
way no
not
one.
gonna drink that.
Listen,
You're
it's,
not gonna let it sit there
He
on
gonna
camera.
take
no, I'm gonna give it to. She already know. She knows already.
He
When
gonna
I
work
tell
out.
you, me and
She
this
know.
man
I
go
love
back
her. She know.
Like 12 years old.
Like 12 years old. Y'all gotta understand that.
And many shows that
I'm
we
mad-
did
listen.
would be he never
listen,
takes
she
me
knows.
out.
Real quick.
She know.
Real quick. We've been through some shit.
Well,
We done
yeah,
been-
I'm
Hey,
sure.
listen, wait, we on fucking camera.
I'm
We
not-
talking about we been through some
Allegedly.
shit though.
I'm not going to get into all the
Allegedly.
details. Don't
I'm sorry.
squeeze my neck too hard. You don't know what that do.
She just said what kind of mood she was
Like,
in tonight.
she's about
B.
to
Don't
go-
do it, bro.
You about to find out
Hey,
today.
listen.
Oh, no, he ain't going to find
No,
out.
No,
talking shit, I know.
This sis, like, you
Keep
know.
it
I'm gonna
Keep
help
it
her
up.
fish. God damn it, I'm gonna put.
Yeah, let me tell you. And he knows. I'm
gonna help her
I
fucking
promise
fish.
you, I am the best.
Yeah.
That's one reason why I have a lot of good male friends. Because I'm the best wingman you will.
I am
ever
too.
have.
Absolutely.
I'm an awesome fucking
I'm
wingman.
the
I'm gonna help my
fucking
homie
wingman.
fish.
I'm the best.
And
Because
if
I'm
I need
friendly
to
with
go
everybody.
fishing,
What? Oh,
she'll
you
help
like
me
him?
fish.
Go ahead. Come and meet me. Help me meet him.
I will put in the
I'm
good
awesome.
word.
Absolutely.
I'm an awesome
We
wingman.
I've done it.
We like
Me
sea
too.
bass.
Done it
We
recently.
like
Me
sea
too.
bass.
I be trying to tell people, let me be your wingman. I don't want to let me be your wingman.
And you know what's
I
funny?
let me
I
be
can
your wingman.
appreciate the fact that I have hooked my friends up with a lot of people. And I don't never be like, well, you only hook me up. Well, they know they friends ain't shit, so.
That's true
So I can
indeed. Like, yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah.
Right. No, don't hook me up with no. See, that's what a good wingman
I just
does.
don't
A
want the
good
responsibility.
wingman or wing woman, wing whatever. Like a good wing is gonna make sure that they give. You got to take flight. I'm
Unless
not a
I
wing
tell you.
person if
I
you
line
don't
you
take
right
flight.
up.
I don't want the
Unless I say-
responsibility.
Take
Unless
flight.
I say something like,
Fly,
I
little
just need
bird.
a release. And you be like, all right, I got the person for that. All right, then we good.
Hey, that's
and
listen,
I don't need
I
a
got
release.
friends that
I got somebody I can release with. I got
come
that.
here, come bounce on out. You know what I'm talking about?
I got that.
Shots out there, bro.
I don't got no friends.
I'm gonna just take another sip because y'all done made me forget that fast.
Shout out to Irize over here showing off sipping.
This is for the second week in a row.
Sipping on Black
This
History
show
Month.
goes off the rails, and if y'all better tune in because this show goes
I feel like
anywhere.
we should come dressed like Wakanda for one of these shows.
We take
like,
left turns and right lanes, goddamn it, on this show. So y'all better fucking know it.
It's
Black History Month, goddamn it.
That was the other thing I was getting to. You said Wakanda, and it reminded me.
See?
So you know who is getting a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Is they gonna give it to
King
Chadwick?
T'Challa?
Nice.
King
T'Challa.
I feel like black people should. No, what is that again? What is he getting? What is he getting?
He is getting a star on the Hollywood. I'm trying to see when.
When they do it, they should let all black people know so we can show up like Coming to America.
You gotta say it. He about to send us
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Hey, too.
So, wait. So the Hollywood Walk of Fame added Chadwick Boseman and Darius Rucker to his 2024 class of entertainment professionals. Yes.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie in the Blowfish. He's an awesome person. I met him before. He got a great unreleased song with Jill Scott that I actually have. Record that at Touch of Jazz. But anyway, we'll get into more Black History.
Because now it's time.
Black History
Next week
Month.
we'll probably be talking Super Bowl because I'm gonna be out there.
Super Bowl.
Fishing.
We'll talk about if my fishing trip was successful or not. Anyway, I'm gonna keep drinking.